Okay, so how many? What grade are you in?
Six. Six.
Sixth grade. Okay, and you go to school in what county?
Westchester.
Okay, Westchester County. How many black teachers have you had since the beginning of your school age years to the sixth grade?
Actually, now I've had my first black teacher, Miss Just a lady, and her name is really different, and she's African American. I think it's a lot.
Okay, and um, you said something interesting about school and about your advanced courses. You're in what advanced courses are you in?
I'm in Kaleidoscope for all my classes, and I take an honors class for music. And
So Kaleidoscope, does that have science classes?
yes, it involves science, math, social studies, reading, and yeah,
Okay,
all
cool.
the basics.
So now you described something about the makeup of your classes. They're made up of people of what ethnicity do you recognize there?
Usually, they're Latin American, or they're white, or they're Italian.
Okay. You mentioned that you had a disagreement with someone or some people more than once in your school because that makeup causes people to feel comfortable using certain language around you. Now, what is your background in terms of ethnicity?
My background is Jamaican, and I am African American, very proud to be. And at one point, because I felt like I was very quiet when I was younger, people didn't know I was, so they made very rude comments about those type of people, and I was very offended. And there was a time when one of my friends said something very offensive, and my friend Nicole kicked him so hard that he fell over.
So now how come they don't know that you are Jamaican or that you have any type of like claim to anything African?
Because most of the people in my classroom were Hispanic, so they expected I was too, because I was taking Spanish, and my skin is quite fair. So you would expect that maybe I was Hispanic, or maybe I was just like a tanned American. But
So, well, okay, so you're Jamaican. So, how did you get fair skin? Where's that from?
it's from my mother, because I'm mixed from my father and my mother.
And where's your mom's ethnicity?
She's Guatemalan. That
She's Guatemalan.
made me take Spanish, and I like it a lot.
Okay, great. Okay, so that's why they didn't know that you are also Jamaican and they thought they should say nasty things about people who are dark skinned. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm glad you spoke up. So I wanted to hear what were your thoughts when you first walked into Black Girls Code today and saw a room full of all these little brown girls ready to learn, how to code.
It was a really interesting experience because there have not been a lot of black people I knew, because considering there was only one of them. And they didn't make...
Oh, in your class there's only one?
Yes, and she didn't make such a great impression. That was probably the only one that I knew. And it was so nice to meet other people that have a background related to mine. And everyone was so nice there, and we learned so much about math and science. And it's just a lovely program.
Well, thanks so much for giving me your feedback on Black Girls Code. I'm glad you had a good time and learned a lot.
Thank you so much. It was nice speaking to you, Miss Drew.
Okay. So, you were also at Black Girls Code. Can you tell me what grade are you in?
I'm in 11th grade.
Okay, so you're what, 16?
I'm 16.
Tell me, in your years of schooling in your district, you're in what county?
I'm in Westchester County.
Okay, how many black teachers have you had?
Besides, like, a substitute.
No, substitutes don't count. I mean, actual teachers that you get to know during the school year.
None.
And you're in the 11th grade?
I'm in the 11th grade.
Okay, have you ever been in advanced math, science?
Yes, I was in Kaleidoscope at one point.
Oh, so you're advanced like the other young lady. Okay. Tell me about your advanced classes. What was the makeup? Ethnically, you recognize anything?
Well, they changed schools from now that she's going there.
Okay.
So, when I was going to Kaleidoscope, it was in the whiter part of town. So, It was mostly white kids. And there was 6 black kids when I got there. in 4th grade, and there was about 10 in 5th grade.
Okay, and how many kids total?
63 the first year and 64 the
Oh,
second.
okay. That's not a lot, but okay. So 10 out of 63?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me now a little bit about Black Girls Code. You ended up in the city doing Black Girls Code today.
Yes, I did.
Tell me what you thought when you first walked in and saw the room full of people.
It's something new to me because I haven't been in a classroom with more than like 5 black kids at once. Even if it was just for a regular subject.
Okay.
It didn't even have to be advanced.
So when you walked in, not only is it new to see all of these brown faces in one room, they're young ladies, young women. So there's that. But tell me about what it felt like to know that you're all gonna code together. Was there any feeling you had knowing that, wow, these people reflect you physically, but also you're about to learn something very new? Were you nervous?
Yes, I was nervous because anything that really has to do with technology is just so like, it seems so hard for anyone really. So I felt like it was really empowering because we're all like brown girls learning how to do something that is a marketable skill.
Okay, cool. So tell me about your impressions after the class was over. You had a workshop basically that lasted a whole day. Do you have any feedback on like what you actually learned? Like, did something strike you? Was there anything that you could tell another girl or a girl's mom that you would want to share? Something you would want to tell them about this if they've never been?
If they've ever been to this program, I tell them that learning how to code is not that hard, and it's something that everyone can really learn how to do.
Cool. Well, I'm so glad you had fun and that you learned a lot. And thanks so much for talking with me.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for tuning in to hear the girls' feedback from the Black Girls Code Build A Webpage Workshop in NYC. To all the people who worked the event, we thank you so much for your dedication. If you're in the New York City area, please visit ChevonMedia.com for more community events for adults and kids.